Greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads. And welcome back to something that we're picking back up, a live game for Addy in the Misadventures Continued series. And we're going to pick that back up. It's been on a long hiatus, just for several reasons.
Yes,
so
it's been hibernating.
So we're going to start in on that. First, as usual, announcements. Always less than 5 minutes. You can time us. Here we go. As far as the Inn of Planar Crossroads, this will come out early June, I believe. No. This will come out the last month of May. So we are recording it, and it's going to come out the last month of May. So hopefully June, we will have things worked out to where we have the Inn of Planar Crossroads site set up to the point where people can use it to support through a one-time PayPal or set up a regular thing, depending on how they want to do it, in conjunction. Or in addition, if they want to do it with Patreon or Subscribestar or those other options. So we'll have several options available for people. That is the plan for that. And that's really the only announcement I have for now. We will be doing a collaboration later in June, but we're not gonna give any details on that just yet, because we want that to be a bit of a surprise for you guys, even though it may not be too surprising.
Yes, Daddy and all of his cliffhangers. Yay!
Yep. So that is all for now as far as announcements. Let's get into this. So we are here at the Heromuster site, and we are going to, this time, take you guys along with us. Because it's been on such a long hiatus, Kaisar was at level 1 with a few experience. We're just going to change that as we pick up. He's going to be at level 3. And we're going to be getting him set up. Oops, sorry, my bad. There we go, level 3. We're going to be getting him set up. Experience is how you level up. So that's why it says 6 experience. So this site is really good. I really like it. It is Heromuster, all one word.com. And if you don't have it and you're playing Open Legend, then you probably might want to check it out, because it has that automated calculation and stuff like that for your attributes, as well as your total that you've used and spent and stuff like that. Really handy, but that's what I'm saying for that. I would like it if you could change your character portraits, maybe right over here, but I don't think you can, so bummer in that. But that's the only real detractor I have for it, because you'll see another reason I love it here in a minute. But
well, we could just make character art and just take that out and copy and paste something over it, you know?
Not on the site. I'm talking about on the site. I'd like it if you could do it on the site.
Take a picture of it and do that.
You can't do that on the site.
I know, but take a picture of it and then copy and paste an image over that.
Yes, but you can't do that there. And there's no print. It's not printable. Not very easily printable. So those are my 2 complaints. But getting into what we're doing today, we are leveling Kaisar up to level 3. So we've got points to spend. We already know what Adonijah wants to do first. He wants to bump up alteration to 6, so he can get a special. He can get the next stage of his shapeshifter boon,
which is being able to turn into liquids and such like that.
Yes, being able to change form into that, forms of matter of himself into that, like elementals and such. He wanted to get that for a long time, but it would have taken several more experience. It would have taken a little while for him to get there. Because we've been so absent, he wanted to go ahead and pick up at level 3 instead, and we'll just pick back up where he would be in the story from there. So you guys will have to wait till next time to see where that is. But for now, he's bumping his alteration up to 6, and he still has several points left. So are there any other attributes that come to mind that you would want to boost up?
What about where's the focus stuff?
the stuff to help you focus.
Mm-hmm.
You usually roll your alteration to maintain something like that.
How many points do I need for it?
Well, we're just talking
help.
about what type of ability scores you're wanting to invest in. So that's mainly what we're doing. You're already at what you need for your alteration.
I guess. Let me see.
There are your physical scores up. Your physical scores are up here. Your mental scores are here. Social and extraordinary.
Huh. Oh, I want to try and look at extraordinary.
Okay. Well, you've already got alteration. You have energy there for, that's for like casting ability, using that ability to project energy or force or stuff like that.
What if I took alteration and added it with transformation magic or whatever that's called?
Alteration is transformation magic.
Yes, but alteration and then added another magic to it that does the same thing, and mixed it to make it even bigger.
I don't understand the question, but here's...
Wait, can I somehow get shrinking stuff? Something to be able to make me shrink without transforming?
That's an alteration thing.
Oh.
So that would have to be done to you and then you change. But it's mainly based off of other things. So, there's all of this. Right now you have Boon Focus and Mimic as your feats. So
can I get better Boon Focus? Is that a thing?
You're on Boon Focus 1, so you could do a Boon Focus 2. We could see how that would affect you.
Yeah, Boon Focus 2.
Okay, that's going to run off your alteration.
So
you've got 10 more attribute points. Do you want to assign them anywhere?
Can I still get the Boon Focus?
It won't affect that. That's a different thing. You've spent 5 and you have 12 at level 3. So
okay.
This is just your attribute points. Your attribute points only affect your attributes.
Well, I kind of don't know. I wanted a jack of all traits. Can I put a point into learning and a point into logic?
You can. That'll give you a d4 when you roll them.
Yeah, I want to be able to roll better dice when I do stuff like that, in case a situation where I need it appears.
So learning is based upon facts and history and external sources of information.
I definitely want 2 points in that.
You want 2 points in that?
If I can.
Getting book smarter?
Yes, because that can be useful.
Okay, you've got 7 more points.
What's logic for?
That is for a new crafting method, decipher a code, jury-rig a device, get the gist of a language you don't speak from logic. It's different than learning because learning is about things you have known and kind of, it uses arcane magic like science type of stuff.
I definitely want logic because I kind of want to understand Shield Boy.
Okay. Well, you know that he can't speak. He's mute. But he kind of makes signs with his hands and gestures, so it'd be easier to understand him.
So 1 point in that. Seems I have a little more points to use. What's creation for?
Creation is for channeling higher powers of healing, creation, regeneration, divine magic. It's the Healy type of stuff.
Probably wouldn't need any of that.
That doesn't really seem to fit his character.
What's entropy?
Entropy is like necromancy, sicken, poison, paralyze, stuff like that.
Because I could use infantry with my shapeshift forms. Like if I wanted a normal web here and then a poison web there or something, or stun web there, I could shoot that web and it'd be normal and then use that on the other web. Can I do that?
As long as you don't have to maintain it.
I would like 1 point in entropy.
Now, Jack of all trades helps you, but only out of combat. It does not affect these in combat.
What's movements for speed magic or something, right?
Things like haste, but also just fly. How good you are at flying.
I would like that a lot. Can I put 2 points in that?
I think you still have enough. Yeah, you got 2 points left.
Where is A gonna go? What's persistence for?
You mean prescience?
Prescience, yes.
You had that there because it's for like detecting magic, seeing the future, reading minds and auras, scrying, communicating with extra planar places.
To in present.
Prescience.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll work out. Okay, that just does work out. So you have that.
Yeah.
So
and
now you've got everything assigned.
The only thing I don't have, except for that.
That's presence.
Yeah, except for presence. Well, I think I gain presence if I turn into something huge.
You would use your might score as a intimidator then, whatever the might score was that
I turn into a buff
dude
and I do it. Intimidate! Intimidate! With my muscles, you know?
Yeah, if it made sense. Okay, so that is your attributes.
Yep.
Now.
Everything nice and evened out. I have 12 in feats.
You have 12 points in feats, yes.
That I can use.
So this is one way for me to demonstrate why I like this site so much. It has this view available feats button. So you click it, opens a new tab, and all of a sudden you get all of your feats that you can have access to. So pretty nice. You have Boon Focus 1. So right now,
Boon Focus 2 if I can.
Well, let's see what it would do for you, because you might not need it. So Boon Focus 1 is when you invoke a chosen boon on a single target, which is what you do when you shapeshift. Mm-hmm. You succeed automatically and do not need to make an action roll. That's why you have it, so you can just do it. You don't need to make an action roll. You can invoke the boon at any power levels you could access via your other means. If the incantation is not a single target, which doesn't apply, you would have advantage too. So,
what does Tier 2 do?
Tier 2, you gain advantage 3 on your action roll to invoke a boon, which you don't need. Additionally, you may invoke the boon one time increment faster as follows. If the incantation is a major action, it becomes a minor. If it's a minor action, if it's a move action, it becomes a minor action, and so on and so forth. So let's see, and we'll use that same type of button over here on View Available Boons, and open up your boons. So we got your boons opened up. We'll go down to Shapeshift and see.
Oh, there's a Shapeshift area?
This tells you about your Shapeshift ability. You have level 6. So,
but can I get 7, or do I have to have all
well, it requires one major action. So if you did this, you could transform in the middle of battle and still have your major action left.
I want that because when I was fighting that spider creature, I had to wait, and I would like to be able to attack when I transform, like that attack.
If you're already right by it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you would do,
or if it
we'll go up here to Boon Focus. There it is. Boon Access, Boon Focus 2.
Wait, no, it's
Choose Shapeshift. Confirm. Alright, you are now at. You still have 4 points left.
What can I use that on?
It just depends on what you want. Let's go back to your available feats. So here's your feats.
Climbing?
Let's go
there. Okay. Never mind.
Alright, so starting at the top, you don't need alternate form. You already have that.
What's alternate form?
It's not what you need. It's for people that want to build a an actual different character, or like if a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or a Bruce Banner and the Hulk, that would be what you would have with that.
Oh, nah. Mm-mm.
But you don't do that. You don't. You are you, and
I shift my
Kaisar
thought.
changes
And
itself.
I use mana to fill in the gaps that when I'm not big enough.
You're a magical creature, right?
I'm a magical creature with sentience, like most other magical creatures in this setting.
So you don't really need area manipulation, because you don't manipulate an area necessarily. You do if you change into something that...
I want creation if it means I can... I want...
Well, you've already got your attributes assigned.
But what if I lost my weapon and I need to make something really quick? Would there be a skill for that, or attribute for that?
But you are the thing that changes. So
yes,
you can just change into a creature that has claws.
I mean if I need a separate weapon. Or if I need to make a fire, and I don't have shield points.
Well, you have energy. Remember?
Well, what if I'm out low on mana?
There's no such thing.
Or whatever that is.
You can be exhausted, but you wouldn't be low on mana.
What if I'm exhausted and I need something?
If you're exhausted, you've got more troubles than having a weapon with you.
I want a pocket dimension block like in Skyrim.
You can make things kind of like that. You have alteration.
I do?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But you, coming back over to your sheet, you have invested into... The thing you're most invested into is movement and prescience, along with alteration. And then you have other things like energy, entropy, influence, prescience, and protection. So...
What if I could use alteration to alter the place around me?
There is something called polymorph. Let me open up the Banes and show you.
Cool.
That is when you forcibly change something else with your alteration.
Polymorph. I know I want that, because what if
polymorph takes time. So you can get up to power level 6. Power level 5.
I already have level 5?
You have access to it. But you haven't used it or invested in it. So, because it doesn't make sense for your character up to that point to do that. Well, but polymorph is you polymorph a creature into another creature of the same size. This new form can reduce the target's attribute scores by 2, up to 2.
Level 6.
Level 6, you just have access to it. It's a Bane. It is something that you can do.
I mean, I want to turn, if it's a rock, I want to turn that into a coal if I can, or something like that.
Let me see if that's on
really
here.
Complicated.
Polymorph is for changing creatures, I believe. No, there's objects down there.
We'd have to go tip-tap, cheat in stuff if we wanted that right now.
There's no cheating in tabletop.
Wow. That's debatable.
So, with this one...
That's the game master just, whoop, you're dead, because you cheated.
Well, this one is resisted. So the thing is you roll an alteration attack versus their toughness.
Wait, that means it'd pretty much be impossible for me in a rock. Or almost impossible because their toughness. Rock.
No, it's talking about a creature more. That's more for creatures. Let me go over to your boons, because that has a different... there it is. Transmutation is what you're talking about.
That's what it is.
So transmutation takes 1 minute, and it is a sustained persists, which means you cannot be transformed and transmute things.
So I can't be a puddle of water and do that?
No, you can't be transmuted. You can't transmute something while you're transformed.
I have a question about turning into rocks. If I integrate myself into a hill, can I travel anywhere inside of that hill?
No, but you can be a creature that has the ability to move through the hill, like elementals. You have that
Well, I mean,
ability
like,
now.
pretty much phase through it. Like, move myself through it. Like, if I'm a rock, I could roll myself, and then use some sort of thing to push the dirt and rocks behind me while I roll that way. And
there's something called Earth Glide that elementals tend to have, which means they have it's like a burrowing speed, but they move through it like water.
That's what I want. I want to be able to do that.
But you can transform into things that do that.
Through rock? I can transform into things that go through rock.
Not necessarily through rock.
I mean, I want it, like, if...
Transmutation takes 1 minute. You can transmute at your level. You can temporarily transmute an object into another object of the same size and 50% greater or less weight. Temporarily transmute an object into another object of the same weight and 50% greater or lesser size.
Level 7 is permanently.
Permanently transmute an object.
I want to save points up, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Well, this is just something this is a boon. You already are able to do this. The trick is, do you want to invest in being able to do it better or more successfully?
I want to, but I also want to see the other options.
Okay. So we'll remember that transmute is there. You have other boons like restoration, sustenance, summon creature, regeneration, precognition.
Can I get regeneration?
Regeneration?
Yes, regeneration.
You can already do that through your alteration.
But can I... What's level 7 do?
That's the power level of the boon you are invoking is based upon your attribute score. So your attribute score is 6 for alteration.
That's 5.
But there's only 5. There are tiers of 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So you can invoke power level 5. It is also a sustain persist. You can't have it going while you're transformed.
That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense, because you have to concentrate on it. You're concentrating on regeneration.
Oh wait, if I get cut, can I just
so say you get damaged in a battle, and like Kaisar is damaged. The battle's over, and he's like, "Whew, I'm really damaged. I better regenerate." And then he stops and he focuses on regeneration, and that's when you would say, "Okay, I'm gonna."
In a battle and you get hit right here, and you just go like, eh.
Well, you wouldn't be able to be transformed while you did that.
No, I mean, cover it so nothing bleeds out.
Now,
wait,
if you want, you can
blood?
have something that's really strong. Is if you take a feat called Multi-Boon Specialist, I think it is. So, Superior Concentration lets you have more than one boon up at one time.
So people, if you want to know what it was, go to Bloopers.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, they have to watch more episodes, you know? Or cliffhangers. Everybody loves cliffhangers.
Okay, so here is Superior Concentration. Your powers of focus are exemplarily honed, etc., etc. Basically,
yes, I want it.
This feat is typical among characters. You maintain concentration on multiple extraordinary effects at once. When you take this superior, when you take the sustain a boon minor action, you may sustain one additional per boon per tier. So
can I be tier 2?
You can have.
Oh wait, can I have tier 3? Is that in this?
I don't know that you have enough points to do that, but you don't necessarily need it unless you know what boons you're going to go for. Because you want to go for regeneration. I
want to have regeneration. Well, I wasn't talking about regeneration, but I mean him using shapeshift to cover that part, like nothing ever happened.
Well, he wouldn't have to.
Wait,
if you take this and you say Superior Concentration, LMNOPQR, Superior concentration 1. That means you can sustain this one, and you can sustain shapeshift and regeneration at the same time.
Can I get 2? It says I have 1 point left. There. If it's
You have 1 point left. What you do, if you have... The thing is, if you take another thing, you don't have to spend these right now. They stick around.
Oh, okay.
They don't go anywhere.
Then that's fine, I guess. Unless I can get the superior concentration too.
You can't.
Okay.
Because it's 3 points per...
Because that character is going to be OP probably.
Yes, 3 points. So, it's 3 points per.
Yeah, wait, what's weapons? Oh, I already... That's what that is. That looks pretty good.
That's pretty good, and you don't have to worry too much about the... Oh, what is it?
Can I put something there? Something there? What does that do?
Oh, we didn't put your armor on. We need to put your armor on. Light armor robe. There we go. Now it's.
I need to fix that drawing. Because back then, oh man, it's my best drawing ever. But now it's like, ew, it's hideous.
Well, you'll be able to redraw them in next time, or you can redraw them again, and we'll put it in this. Not necessarily in this one, unless you get it done, but you can redraw them again, and we'll put it in the Misadventures when it starts back up, when we actually start to play. So that is basically what you need to do when you upgrade a character. When you level up a character, just check your attributes and bump them up as much as you are able to. Check your feats and see if there's anything else you want to add in, and you're basically set.
What do I do there?
Where?
Can I use points here from there, or what?
No, these things affect this. See, your armor is affecting this, and your might is affecting it, and your agility is affecting it up here.
Plus
and
10.
Well, you have a 16. It starts at 10, and then your defense goes up based upon these things and your armor and your feats and stuff.
And resolve.
So, there's those things. That's pretty much it. I'll upgrade Shield Boy to level 2 later. Is that everything you need?
Yes, but
Alright.
Pretty much. What's that legend there? Is that for legend points?
Yeah, that's for legend points. You haven't really needed them, but you actually do. We'll say you have at least one.
Why?
Because you usually get one when you level up, but you didn't complete that. So
this technically isn't how it's supposed to go.
So you can have one. So
what
anyway,
are they used for anyway?
Different things depending. You can look in the book, but it's got different things for using your legend points. So they can help you before you roll. They can help you after you roll. Sometimes you can spend them when your GM says, "Okay, give me a legend point, and I'll let you do that," type of thing, or something. So, all right, that everything you want to do with them?
I guess pretty much.
All right. Well, we're at 30-ish minutes, so should be fine.
So this was probably going to be a short one anyway.
Well, it was 30 minutes.
Short one.
All right. So, as always, travelers, we thank you for coming by. Remember, if you like what you see here on the End of Planar Crossroads, you can always support us on Patreon, Subscribestar, or here soon on the website with direct pay through PayPal, I think, maybe, something like that. Anyway, as always, have a great day. God bless, and enjoy.
And if you're feeling extra encouraged to watch our other videos, we also had one with the Misadventures, which was with a Kitsune, and Daddy's main channel part that he usually does.
That was also Misadventures that was called Misadventures in the Southern Colony.
Oh, okay.
But that was the first game that we recorded together.
Well, if you want to check that out, go do that. And maybe if you feel even extra encouraged, you can leave a comment.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And say how much you loved this video, you know? Yay.
He does get to read the comments of these videos. So, as always, have a great day, God bless, and enjoy. Bye.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.
Let me see. Multi-target specialist, multi-attack specialist.
There's multi-boon.
It's multi-target boon specialist. That's not what it is. Maybe it's,
Hey,
where
Daddy,
is it?
this is open legend. You can make anything. Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Heightened invocation, I think it is. Let me see. No, that's not right.
That's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Ferocious. Extraordinary focus, is that what it is? No. That's like magical focuses.
Does
Or
Maximilian
if I don't
have
find
that?
it. No, not yet he doesn't, but I haven't leveled him up yet to level 2
Oh.
for the Adventure Academia.
Well, honestly, he'd probably be level 2 through all the stuff he had to go through. Run his little legs as
Let
fast
me
as
go
he could
over
without
here
fainting.
to this character. I'm not showing this character off too much because it's a superior concentration. Okay, that character is for the
Dude, you can just edit
one
it
shot.
out.
So, yeah, but it's more fun to let them see.
No.
So,
All they have to do is pause it.
So, concentration specialist.
Actually, blur it. There you go, Daddy. Just blur it.
Did I miss it? Maybe I did miss it. Superior concentration, okay. Okay.
Okay,
so
now you have to
here's
edit that
feed.
out or put it in bloopers. You have to edit out of this video and put it in bloopers.
I'll see how it works in the video. Okay. Off to bed.
Off to bed with you. Sure, sure. Are you gonna edit this upstairs or something?
I'll edit it tomorrow.